When it comes to sneaker culture and fashion, the US is home to some of the most influential cities in the world. But if we had to choose one state that dominates the sneaker and fashion game, it's New York, and here's why. 1. The birthplace of sneaker culture. New York is widely considered the birthplace of sneaker culture. Back in the 1980s, hip-hop and basketball shaped the sneaker scene, with legends like Run DMC rocking Adidas Superstars and Michael Jordan redefining sneaker history with the Air Jordan 1. The city's love for sneakers has only grown stronger, making it a global hotspot for sneakerheads. 2. Home to iconic sneaker stores. New York is packed with some of the most famous sneaker stores in the world. Flight Club, the ultimate destination for rare and exclusive kicks. Kith, a fashion-forward boutique that merges high-end streetwear with sneaker culture. Stadium Goods, the go-to spot for reselling the most hyped sneakers. These stores don't just sell sneakers, they set trends and influence global sneaker culture. 3. Streetwear capital of the U.S. New York is home to legendary streetwear brands that have shaped global fashion, including Supreme, a brand that started as a small skate shop in NYC and grew into a billion-dollar empire. Am Leon Dore, known for blending classic and modern streetwear with a luxury touch. Noah, a brand that merges skate culture, preppy style, and street fashion. With these brands leading the way, New York's influence on streetwear is undeniable. 4. The Fashion and Sneaker Hub. New York Fashion Week is one of the most important events in the fashion world, where designers, influencers, and celebrities showcase the latest trends. Sneaker brands also use this event to unveil limited edition collaborations, reinforcing the city's role as a global fashion capital. 5. A sneakerhead's paradise. From the streets of Soho to Brooklyn, sneaker culture is alive everywhere in New York. Whether it's exclusive Nike drops, Yeezy restocks, or collabs with high-end designers, NYC residents always get their hands on the latest releases first. Before we decide, let's look at the history of the sneaker culture in America and each state effects. Sneaker culture in America has evolved from functional footwear to a global fashion phenomenon. Over the decades, different states have played major roles in shaping the sneaker industry, from innovation and production to streetwear trends and high-profile collaborations. Let's dive into the history of sneaker culture in the U.S. and how major states have contributed to its rise. 1. The birth of sneaker culture, 1900s to 1970s. The sneaker industry began in the early 20th century with brands like Converse, Keds, and PF Flyers producing rubber-soled shoes for sports. Massachusetts, the home of Converse and New Balance. Converse was founded in 1908 in Malden, Massachusetts, and introduced the Chuck Taylor All-Star in 1917, becoming a staple in basketball. New Balance, also based in Massachusetts, started in 1906 as an orthopedic shoe company before transitioning into athletic sneakers. During this era, sneakers were mostly worn for sports, but that would change in the coming decades. 2. The rise of sneaker culture, 1980s to 1990s. The 1980s marked the true birth of sneaker culture, with the rise of basketball, hip-hop, and urban streetwear influencing sneaker trends. Illinois, Chicago, and the Air Jordan Revolution. In 1984, Nike signed Michael Jordan, a rookie for the Chicago Bulls, and launched the Air Jordan 1 in 1985. The NBA banned the black and red colorway, fueling massive hype and making the sneaker a cultural icon. Chicago became a sneaker capital as fans and collectors sought the latest Jordans. New York, hip-hop and sneaker street culture. The 1980s hip-hop movement in NYC helped popularize sneakers as fashion. Run DMC made history by signing a $1 million endorsement deal with Adidas after their hit song, My Adidas, in 1986. Sneaker stores like Flight Club and brands like Supreme emerged in the 1990s, making NYC the mecca of sneaker reselling and streetwear. 3. Sneaker innovation and skate culture, 1990s to 2000s. California, skateboarding and West Coast influence. Vans, founded in California in 1966, became the go-to sneaker for skateboarders by the 1990s. Nike SB, skateboarding division, launched in the early 2000s, partnering with pro skaters and leading to legendary collaborations like the Nike SB Dunk X Supreme, 2002. California brands like Stussy and the Hundreds blended sneaker culture with street fashion. Oregon, Nike's innovation hub. Nike, founded in Oregon in 1964, revolutionized sneaker technology with Air Max, 1987, Foamposite, 1997, and Flyknit, 2012. The state is home to Nike's world headquarters, where iconic sneakers like the Air Max 1, Kobe series, and LeBron line were designed. Oregon also played a key role in limited edition sneaker releases and collaborations. For the luxury sneaker boom and major collabs, 2010s present. New York, high fashion meets sneakers. Luxury brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Balenciaga started blending high fashion with sneakers in the 2010s. The Louis Vuitton x Nike Air Force 1, 2022, designed by Virgil Abloh, became one of the most sought-after sneakers ever. NYC-based Kith and Supreme continued to dominate sneaker collabs with Nike, Adidas, and New Balance. California, Kanye West and Yeezy takeover. Kanye West, originally from Chicago, moved to Los Angeles, where he launched Yeezy with Adidas in 2015. The Yeezy Boost 350 changed the sneaker game, introducing a futuristic, minimalistic design. Yeezy's influence extended into luxury and streetwear, competing with brands like Nike and Jordan. Illinois and Oregon, the Jordan brand legacy. Jordan brand, based in Oregon, continues to release retro and new designs, keeping Chicago's sneaker legacy alive. Collaborations like Dior X Air Jordan 1, 2020, blended high fashion with sneaker culture. Final thoughts: the future of sneaker culture. New York remains the capital of sneaker reselling and streetwear. California drives innovation in skate and lifestyle sneakers. Illinois, Chicago, will always be the home of Jordan brand. Oregon continues to lead in sneaker tech and Nike's future innovations. The sneaker game is stronger than ever, with states competing to influence the next generation of sneaker culture. While other states like California and Illinois, Chicago, have strong sneaker and fashion scenes, New York remains unmatched in influence, history, and innovation. If you're serious about sneakers and fashion, NYC is the place to be. What's your favorite sneaker state? Let us know in the comments. Please subscribe.